Hello, I'm out into nature, just spending some time connecting and reconnecting myself to the divine creator himself. I love to come out and I like to hear the sounds that is in nature. Yes, just a few minutes ago, the birds, they were just beautifully singing. It's like a melody to my heart, and I'm just out here listening. This is my this is my place that I come, like I said, to get my mind rewired, to make my total connection with the divine higher power, the higher source, the creator of the universe, and to get in tune with Mother Earth and all the creations out here in Earth, my people. I was just sitting here thinking, matter of fact, today is a day off for me. I say, destiny these a day off. I have been very tired, working hard, long hours. I was caught up in the quarantine thing where I got furloughed from my job for 2 months, and a lot changed after that. A lot changed. A lot changed not just on my job, but within a lot of people's jobs and their homes and businesses and things to that nature. But a lot of things just change. Change is a good thing though, because with change it brings new avenues, new information, new revelations, new growth. But we just gotta know how to accept the change, and sometimes we gotta let it go of those things that was of the past, those things that we tried to make work, we tried to fix, but we just could not fix it. We just couldn't make them work. That's just the way of the creator universe is saying, let go of those things because it no longer serves you. It no longer has an importance in your life, because I'm trying to move you from your lower self into your higher, greater version of who I create you to be. And with every new growth, it comes a more deeper you, a more divinely goddess or God, yourself. So my people, guess what? I'm learning. Every day I'm learning. I don't know it all. Like I said, I really say I don't know anything. That's why I come out here into nature, because that's where I get my answers. I say I don't. I stop. When I was waking to my higher, greater self, when I had my Kundalini experiences, and when my third eye opened, I realized all the time the things that I was looking for, the things that I was in search of, that I was running behind, the people that I was trying to keep up with for knowledge and information, they didn't have it. They gave me what they only knew. They gave me what most of the time was things that was given to them for themselves. We got to put on our own jackets and our own clothes and dress our own selves. And the things that is given to us is not for everybody. Your information maybe not be for me, mine may not be for you, but we can listen to it. We may get a nugget here and there, and we may get something like a little revelation here and there, or you may open up another whole level of something that you were on the bank of walking to or crossing over. But you all have our own paths and our own journeys, and we gotta find our way. Find your way to the path that the Creator has created you. But getting back to the furlough status, back in April when I was furloughed off of the job, I spent 2 months. I needed that time off. I was tired. My job is very, very tiring. It's very stressful. It requires a lot of me to give. And the teachers, we are teachers. We have to teach, empower, encourage, motivate, and inspire children all the time. All the time, my people. Even days we don't feel good, even days when we feel tired, even when days we just don't feel like getting up going to work, and even when days we don't feel like hearing their little smart remarks, because they can really get nasty. These little kids got some personalities like I never seen before. They can talk and say things to the teacher with disrespect, and you have to take all of that. That's a part of being a educator or a teacher. You have to take all of that. We can discipline to a certain degree, but we always got to remain in that place as an example, so they can know how to act. So we constantly all during the day redirecting this negative behavior, this inappropriate behavior, redirecting those unkind words and trying to bring them back to center focus. But they don't get it, my people. They don't get it. They're already rewired and programmed because that's the way they were created. That's the way they were created, not by the creator of the universe, but they were created in their homes. They were woven and entwined and weaved from the teachings and the things that they hear playing in their home surroundings, the way they watch mommy, the way they watch daddy, aunts and uncles and grandmas and granddaddy and people that comes into the home environment, and the things that the parents allow for them to do, and they just give permission to it without any corrections, without any discipline, and they think they are so cute because they're just 3 and they barely 3 years old, and they laugh about it. But kids are smart. They are very highly intelligent. They are play on you, and if I can get that at home where I can do and be me and say what I want to say and not get a laugh here and there from mom and dad because I'm so cute because I said these crazy silly words and I cuss out people at 3 years old. I cuss out the teacher, I hit the teacher and all that. It's okay because mom and daddy thinks it's cute. So we have to deal with those things and redirecting them all day long. It can burn you totally, absolutely out. But I remember me going back after my 2 months being furloughed, and I was like, okay, that gave me a break. So I'm ready to get back into all of this because I really miss the classroom. I really miss the teaching. I really miss being around with my children. Even though with all the personality, all the strange personalities and the inappropriate behaviors, they still got love in them. And I gotta look beyond all those inappropriate manners and inappropriate behaviors, and I gotta see the good. And I constantly try my best to stay center focused and stay in a positive frame of mind. I'm always speaking. And I do affirmations with my children. They are 3. Some of them maybe just almost 3. I do affirmations with them because they can get really wired up. I mean, so wired up. And you can get so caught up into their negative energy, their negative vibes, and all that negativity that goes around in the classroom. The hitting each other, the fighting at each other, the calling out names to each, saying bad things to each other, then coming at the teachers, throwing things at the teacher, kicking the teacher, spitting, biting, all that. But our job is we gotta take them and redirect. We gotta take those kids and we try to change that bad behavior into a positive behavior, which is can be a very hard thing, my people, if they're not getting that discipline, that firm discipline at home, that discipline with love, with construct value at home. They're not getting it there. And how can we change them when they already been programmed from the day they came out of their mama's womb, or before they came out they heard these things from within? So it can get really tough, my people. So I needed some time off. And the day, with the holiday coming up on Monday, I took me a few days off so I can get my mind straight, my head wired, so I can get back center focus, so I can breathe again. And today I'm breathing, relaxing, enjoying being me. Yes, even though, like I said, I go through a lot during the classrooms. I deal with a lot of bad behaviors. I deal with a lot of negative personalities and things and cruel and harsh words, not just coming at the teachers, but the kids. They fight one another, they war at one another, they hit one another, they call each other names. I'm talking about these 3 years. I never seen anything like this with 3-year-olds in my life. I never seen kids so out of control today. Never in my life, in all my life I've lived. And I lived a pretty good, long, decent life. I've been around a whole lot of different kids. I've been in a whole lot of different classrooms. I have been teaching for over 30 some years. I've been in classrooms, had 30 years of experience. But this is the first I have ever witnessed that kids are so rude, so out of control, so manipulated. These kids just don't care. And I think the younger generations, they are losing themselves to a whole lot of things that is not right, that is not the best thing for them to ground themselves, to be a stable parent, a stable mentor, a teacher in the home to their kids, and a great, wonderful parent who has love but yet discipline. You know what I'm saying? And the kids just seem like they just left to teach themselves. And that's all they know, especially when they're in a home. If mom is talking negatives, dad is talking negative, mom and dad is constantly fighting or doing these inappropriate things, and they're seeing them, their minds are recording those things. They are being programmed, and they are programmed at a very early age, my people. So if they bring them here and they dump them into the school systems, as I work in an early education program with early education with the children of younger age, and they bring them there, and they think that we're supposed to change them, turn them around, get their mindset, make their behaviors go away, present to them when they come back to pick up that child a beautiful transformed child who is loving, kind, respectful, who is not talking back. Now I can go home and lay down and rest because the teachers has fixed my child. We can't fix your children. We can't fix your children. It starts at home, my people. You parents, it starts at home. You better get your kids together. Bible said, you gotta, don't spare that rod, beat them. I don't care. They've been threatening people a long time. Or you gonna get called in to social services? You hit a child, man. You gotta have some order in your house. You gotta have some discipline in your house. You got to let them know that I am the one in authority. I am the one that makes the rules, and then you gotta stick with it firmly. But you love them and you discipline them. You show order and you show them examples of love. You get off your phones. Kids need your attention. You get out of your favorite shows and you all caught up in that, and you just letting the kids take care of themselves. They babysitting themselves. They need your attention. Oh, you let them go in the kitchen. You can eat whatever they want because they too caught up in their own lives, parents, that you can have time to go get them a decent meal to feed their body, their mind, their brains. So they go in there and they pour cereal or pick up chips and all kinds of things. That's easy because you don't have the time. You got to be a parent first. You got to be a parent before you can take that child up and say, hey, bring them into the daycare center. The teachers can fix them. They can make them great, whole. But when we do a whole lot of discipline, a whole lot of redirecting, a whole lot of training, nurturing, guidance, even though we go through so much abuse, we still step up in love. And we had to put on that face even though it hurts like crazy because you disrespected an elder, the teacher in your classroom. But we gotta show love and respect to that child. But I can't transform your child. I can't make your child become something that you're not teaching that child, that they can be their best self, because you gotta start first being your best self. My parents out there, I hope you're listening to this video. I love your kids with all my heart. I give all of me to them, and I take a whole lot of them. And it's not always good, and it's not always positive. It's not always kind and compassionate and tenderness. I go through the heat during the day, but every day I have a purpose because I have to get up and I have to go out there because I want to change the lives, mostly of our young people. But I need your help, so you got to work with me. You work with your girl Destiny. Work with the teachers that's working with your children. It starts at home. Teaching starts at home. Okay, guys, I'm out of here. I'm gonna check you out at the next video. Destiny is having this day off, and I'm out here into nature, and I'm just putting this out there, just letting you know that I need this time off. I miss those kids in the classroom, but I don't miss the pains they give me. I don't miss the abuses, the talking back, throwing stuff at me, hitting me, and then the next minute they come around, I'm sorry, I love you, hug me. I don't want to hug you. I don't want to love you, but I have to. And I pat you on the back, but that love is hard to resurface there. It's hard to just bring it, that spark back when you've been abused. A 3-year old cussing at me, calling me MLs, BITCHS, all those things out of the mouth of 3 years. They don't do that for themselves. They have been taught. They've been taught that in the environment they're living in, around the people that they're living in, it's basically it's parents and whoever they allow to come into the environment that's talking those things, that are showing those disappropriate, inappropriate behaviors, and they just smile at it and let it go. My people, I love you guys. I love you parents. I love you children. But help me, help your teachers to be able to nurture them and guide them in the right way, to show discipline along with love. Love comes always first. But with that love, we gotta have order and have discipline. So my guys, I'm gonna see you guys at the next video. I love you, and I will talk to you later. I am out into nature. Destiny's here. Bye. I love you, little kids. I don't know if I can say it. I miss you today, but I do love you guys. I see you later at the next video. Namaste.